Hi there, welcome to this little update on the work I've produced through my first semester in my last year of uni. In Design Ideology, the studio that I chose, we have been up to some cool projects which I can't wait to share with you. I'll be touching upon 3 different projects first, and then I'll spend some time taking you through my proposal for my final year project. Let's go! In our first project, we were tasked with redesigning a popular designer's work through a different set of ideologies. After our second iteration, we got to choose our own ideology. I redesigned Ralph Borland's African Birds with the antinatalist ideology in mind. The result of this process was a hands-on exhibition with the goal of facilitating a reflection about the morality of bringing new children into the world. I had never designed someone else's project before, so it was a new experience using different set of rules and limits from what I usually work with. I also learned to apply ideological thinking in the ideation process. In our second project, we looked back at our routine during lockdown. We were tasked with finding a problem area in it to create the project from. I focused on my art blocks, which happened every other day in the evenings. To further understand where these creative blocks were coming from, I listed the triggers and arranged them into psychological and physiological obstacles. After researching what solutions were available in the market already, I started ideating. I created a deck of cards that helps kickstart the user's creative process. Originally, I had planned to use 3D prints as a tactile part for the final product, but after a critique session and some user testing, I discovered that the statues were repeating the point of the cards. In its current iteration, the art block project became a deck of cards based on story writing theory. Plus, I got to keep a neat little David. Our third project was a one-day challenge set by a guest speaker. Our task was to redesign the NHS Track and Trace app by focusing on social accessibility and eliminating algorithm biases. This was a great opportunity to deconstruct design theories we've been taught that indirectly can harm vulnerable members of our society. For my final year project, I'll be looking at the responsibility designers have to design virtual spaces with the community instead of for them. Designers of the virtual world now have full power to build and decide how the virtual world is lived. Naturally, as a species in power, we are compelled to change the alien into conditions that benefit our experience. Designers should be held accountable for the rules and changes that are established in the virtual world, as these will impact generations to come. Bigger corporations threaten to establish these rules for us. Does the world need a strong stance towards the terraforming of the digital experience? In this project, I plan to address the questions above by exploring the possibilities at redistributing power structures in the internet and the digital world.